Excuse me. Good morning and welcome to my Monday morning upper body dumbbell workout. You're going to hear a lot of banging. We're getting new shingles put on the roof right now. So also I might have to run out to the car to grab the other fan, which I brought to my nephew's last night because I was babysitting over there. But now he has an air conditioner in the room. So anyway, I'm going to start with explosive squats. Oh man, yesterday was leg day. I went nuts. I did about a half hour of lunges here, using the weights, going from 20 pounds down to 6 pounds down to nothing. Then I went to Planet Fitness after I took a shower, of course, because I stunk. And I did the full course of the leg machines. And then I did an hour on the treadmill. When I do the treadmill, it's 4.2 miles an hour to 5% grade. So it's a workout, but I want to start doing the bikes because I want to start doing like a little bit of HIIT. So I'll do an hour on a bike, and I'll like every 10 minutes I'll do 1 minute of like high intensity. And then I'll bring it back down. Anyway, I'm gonna do the 15 pounds for the squats, and I'm gonna take the 20s too, just in case I want to go up for the middle set. I did something yesterday at the gym. I was doing 3 sets of 16 instead of 4 sets of 12. When I'm here doing the dumbbells, I just do 3 sets of 12. And that's mainly because I want to avoid injury due to fatigue and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, here we go. I did no upper body yesterday, or Saturday for that matter. So I'm doing these explosive squats a little less explosively, and if I add the 20s in, I'm probably going to do it for the last set. My shoulders feel a little bit. I did do some upper body, on Saturday. They have a a machine. It's a sit-down machine where if you're facing the machine and you put the handles forward, you're doing like a reverse fly. It's for the lats. Turn around and set the handles here, and you're doing flies. So I like doing supersets on that, and then doing like a 3-minute rest in between. If the gym's not crowded. If the gym's crowded, then I just do cardio. But I love that machine. It's my favorite machine, and it's paying off. I mean, I could see it. I don't have huge pecs, but I have pecs. It's something I didn't really have before. Feel a little creaky this morning, but not that bad. Oh, I'm so happy my nephew got an air conditioner for my room. The room I stay in when I babysit for him. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing the 20s today. Oh. Alright, oh. I don't mean to be anybody's fanboy. Really, there are people I like, especially here on YouTube. But I'm not, fanatical about any of them. But I didn't really. It seems that, like, I don't know if Jeff Cavaliere ever came out and said, yeah, sorry about the fake weights, or if he says, no, I didn't use fake weights, which is pretty much what I think is going on. I don't have an opinion on it because I'm wondering how the hell do people know if he was using fake weights or not, And I've heard people say, oh, well, he could lift that much one time, but he couldn't lift it another time. I can do these squats with the 20 pounds. I can't do them today. I could, but I'm not going to do all 12 reps, and I might knock myself out of tomorrow. Tomorrow I do the crossovers, and I really like doing the crossovers, even though it's a pain in the ass. I mean, if I had more resistance bands, I wouldn't have to climb up on my amplifier. Okay, here we go. Last set. Yeah. 2-minute rest. Right shoulder blade. Is an interesting little pain. I just feel like a muscle is strained. So I'm not too worried about it. I cut the shoulders out of the dumbbell workout. So it's only going to be like about 90 minutes today. And I did that. Safety consideration, excuse me. I prefer working my shoulders on the machines because there's just less chance of injury. And frankly, I think it's just more economical to go on the machines and to keep investing money in more dumbbells at this point. Down the road, if I'm making money, it's a different story. And I might have to run out to my car and get the other fan. Do that after this next exercise. These are the torso twists coming up. I'm going to start with the 6s, go to 32. Maybe I'll do the 9s. I don't know. I want to kind of like take it easy on my right shoulder. Now that the shoulder blade is acting up a little bit. Maybe I'll just stick with the 6s. "60-second rest." And yeah, after this exercise, I'm gonna go grab the other fan. The other fan goes like right there. The one fan I have on now is over there, about 7 feet away, 6 or 7 feet. And I can just feel it. Oh. So yeah, Sunday night, Saturday night, I started my TikTok account. I didn't put anything on it yet. I want to have like about a month's worth of videos. I want to make like a month's worth of videos to put up, and then, go and do so. Oops. Past a minute. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with Stable Diffusion, which is the AI image generator. And there's a lot of tools coming out for it that allow you to combine elements of different photographs. And what it will do, it'll blend them together. It'll match the lighting. It'll basically re-render those photographic elements so that they're in place with one another. So if you have a particular sky you want and the sun's over here, the light's going to be coming, on your scene from this point. And this works even if it's lit wrong. I think, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I'm going to delve into that tonight because I don't have to babysit tonight. I tell you the truth, I could do it at my nephew's house too because I have the laptop now. But the laptop isn't anywhere near as fast as the desktop. Oh man, feeling it this morning. I'll start the stopwatch when I get back. I need the other fan. But after this, after I run out to the car, I'm going to be doing the dumbbell rows. I'm probably just going to stick with, I'm just going to use the 15s because I don't want to strain my back. Not my back, but my right shoulder. And specifically the right shoulder blade. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to take like about a minute and just work myself out. So yeah, next up is the dumbbell rows. Oh boy. 90-second rest. Oh. On the machines, when I do the rows on the machines, I'm doing like 60, 70, 80 pounds. And this is just 30. So I'm doing like close to 3 times what I do with the dumbbells. The thing is though, the heaviest dumbbells I have are 20 pounds. And if something happens, if I have to bail, it's not as big a deal on a machine as it is with a dumbbell crashing down on your foot. Or just releasing the weight in a manner that like jerks a muscle the wrong way, you know, puts tension on some kind of connecting fiber that, you know, there you go. I don't have to know the clinical names for them to know that they hurt like hell and they can put you out of the game for a while. And I don't really see it as a game either because, yeah, I'm doing this for health and mobility and longevity and all that. Anyway. Oh. Huh. There's an occasional muscle pull I'll get in the small of my back, and that tells me when I'm doing something wrong. And the last rep I felt it. So I was doing something wrong. And I think it was from arching my upper back, trying to keep my back straight, you know, when I bend over. Those are roofers. I think they already did the back of the house. They stripped it really quick. They got down to plywood in no time. I would say like less than 2.5 hours they were down to plywood. Maybe even 2 hours. I guarantee you that they're done by, it's 9:45 now, I guarantee you they're done by noon. I think he's got 4 guys up there and 2 on the ground. You know? When you got a good crew, oh, that's the best. 2-minute rest. Oh, wait. These guys over here. And these guys. Oh, wait. I always almost forget these. And if my shoulder blade hurts, I'm gonna have to like call them off. These are floor rows. They used to be part of my Friday workout, but now I do them Mondays and Thursdays. All right, 60 seconds. Yeah, these are, these knock me out. Not entirely, but, I mean, 60 seconds is enough to recover. Okay. Oof. I was so happy to get to sleep last night in a nice cool room. We're going into a heat wave. And it's supposed to be up in the upper 90s all this week into next weekend. And I just found out that I don't have to babysit Friday or Saturday night. And yeah, it's great news for me. One more set, and then floor flies and floor presses, which I enjoy, but I'm not going to be going up in the weight. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be using the 20s at all today. When I go to the gym, I think rather than doing a circuit of upper body machine training, I'm just going to go straight to the cardio and do like 90 minutes, maybe 2 hours. I came in 147 this morning, and I gained back like 2 pounds before I even started working out. And that's, you replace the water that you lose overnight. But I also want to get some protein in me. So I had some chicken before. I'm out of eggs. Otherwise I would have done the egg whites. Anyway, last set. So, 2-minute rest. I'm not gonna grab any food right now. Tell you the truth, I'm probably not going to go to the gym until like 1 or 2. Oh, I got to go to the farm today. That's true too. I got to make more iced tea. That takes however long it takes for the water to boil. I let the well, if I'm gonna, oh God, I'm gonna have to make chamomile and green tea. Chamomile takes a while. You just let it sit for like maybe 20 minutes. Well, 12 to 20 minutes. Green tea, I don't let sit more than 3 minutes. I try not to. Otherwise, it comes out tasting like really bitter, and I don't want that. I've been adding Celestial Seasons fruit flavored teas to the green tea and the chamomile, and it's really good. I might stop doing that though, because I don't know. Okay, here we go. Floor flies. Ooh. I don't know if you can hear it, but that familiar squeak of a nail being pulled brings back memories. I used to work for contractors when I was young. Most of the jobs sucked. When you work for a crooked contractor, it's even worse. When you work for a good one, you learn, and they're eager to see you go out. You know, they prefer you do jobs for them on your own, but they understand. If you're good, you want to get out on your own entirely. It's the one thing people talk about competition. And yet it's the one thing nobody wants. They say competition is healthy, but as soon as they get some, it's every dirty trick they could think of. You know, everything from like character assassination to out and out lies about the quality of your work. A friend of mine went through that. Excellent craftsman. But as soon as he hung a shingle, the jealous competitors started saying all sorts of terrible things about him that weren't true. And it really sucked. Anyway, here we go. Second set. So I'm going to put a lot of bad thoughts out of my head later by diving into Stable Diffusion. I plugged in an old external hard drive that has a whole bunch of photographs of mine from like 2009 to 2018. 9 years of photographing. And one thing I was really interested in doing, and I did it, was macro scenic photography. Macro landscapes, or micro landscapes, however you want to use the word. And yeah, I did use microscope objectives too. I screwed up when I put them on eBay though. I accidentally sold them for much less than I was supposed to. I checked the wrong box. And some guy in California got 2 microscope objectives for like $30. I paid like $250 for it. But once the sale was made, it was my fault. So I bit the bullet. Oh God, that sucked. And now I wish I had them. Oh. Last set. Yeah, I'm just doing the cardio at the Planet Fitness today. My upper body is telling me save it for tomorrow. Because I do like doing the crossovers. I mean, I know there's much more effective ways of doing what I'm doing, especially at a gym. But I don't know. I got kind of attached to what I've been doing. So what I'll probably do is tomorrow I'll do the full set of crossovers. You know, from each anchor height. And then when I go to the gym, I'll probably do like chest and bicep and shoulder work. I'm gonna do some shoulder work actually when I get there. I gotta remember to do that because I'm cutting the shoulder work out from the dumbbells. So I gotta remember to do it there. I also gotta go to Costco. I need eggs. I like the Costco eggs because you get 2 dozen for $6 or $7. Then again, I gotta look at that because that's $3.50 a dozen. Yeah, you know what? I'm probably better off just going to Walmart. Let's see. All right, here we go. Wait a minute, that was 3 sets. Yeah, I gotta do the presses now. That's right. I have to get another tripod. I had a nice one, but unfortunately I left it at my brother's house when I was living there. And when I went back for my stuff, it was gone, unfortunately. So, I gotta replace it. I like to replace it with the one I had. I forgot what it was called, but it was an articulated tripod. It had a arm that could cantilever out over the legs. It was really good for what I was doing. But now it's gone, which is a shame. I do have something else though. I do most of what I do. If it's not handheld, it's very low angle. So I got a piece of wood. I got my friend to set a 1/4-20 post on it. And I wanted him to do it because I wanted it to be perfectly perpendicular on all planes. And it is. So I stuck a tripod head on it. And now I have like a floor level camera mount. Anyway, here we go. Set 2. Yeah, I think my days of chasing insects are over. I used to photograph insects in flight. That was my big thing. And unlike the pros who will set up a tripod and try to get that perfect shot, I was handheld. And it wasn't like I was showing off, hey look, I'm handheld. You don't have time to set up a tripod when you shoot the way I do. You don't even have time to brace a monopod. You have time to get in a position, which is usually very low to the ground. Frame your subject. You don't have time to adjust your camera. Your camera has to be pre-adjusted to the light. And as a result, you're shooting insects that are very reflective. You're gonna get blown highlights. You're either gonna get blown highlights or you're gonna get super dark shadows. And I'm talking about with a Nikon D7200. Nowadays, the HDR range, or the dynamic range actually, is probably much wider. Probably like 7, 8, 9 stops even. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes beyond human range, which I think is 11 stops. Anyway. I think I'm going to go back to where I started, which was macro, whatever. But miniature scenic photography, miniature scenes. I love that stuff. Anyway, here we go. Oh, what the hell am I doing? I'm doing the presses. My head's like really, really, really far up my ass today. All right. Oh. I'm gonna take about 2 minutes, get myself reoriented. I accidentally muted the microphone. Now, you might notice the way I line up the weights and stuff and line up the table. That's not OCD. A lot of people say, oh, I'm OCD like that. And I've had a compulsive disorder called akathisia. Oh, I forgot what the hell it's called. But it was my taste of like true obsessive compulsive disorder, because logic just flies right out the window while you're doing it. Everything will be better if things fall into this I don't know how to describe it. For the 9 months I dealt with it, it manifested itself. I couldn't stop pacing. I would pace back and forth. I didn't sleep for 5 days on its onset, and the longest I paced beyond that 5 days of hell was 19 hours, and it was scary as hell. I thought, wow, this is how I'm going to die. But clearly I didn't, thankfully. All right, so next I'm going to do short raises. I was doing these for 6 pounds. I'm moving up to the 9 pound. This is for the upper chest, but it works the shoulder too, so that I'm just going to go to 24. I started doing these up to 32. I use lighter weights, so the longer reps make sense. Anyway, here we go. Oh. 90-second rest. Oh. Yeah, that really is straining my right arm. Right shoulder, actually, but... So I'm going to go back to the 6s. And maybe I'll go back to the 9s for the last set. We'll see how my shoulder feels. The roofers are working hard. Sounds like they're coming down about a third of the way. And if they got that much done this quickly, a friend of mine has a saying, cheap, fast, or good. Pick two. Um, I'm not gonna go beyond that. I'm hoping that they're all three. Um, anyway, I wonder if they can hear me. Probably not. I don't think they give a shit anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna do the 6 pound. No, I'm gonna do the 9 pound. Screw it. Maybe I won't get to 24. Maybe I'll just get to like 16 or 20. But I do like the way my upper chest feels when I do it with the 9 pound over the 6 pounds. So I'm trying to keep my hips really as solid and still as possible because it doesn't benefit me to cheat on these. Anyway. Yeah, I didn't make 24 on that one. Just 20. But I really do feel my upper chest getting worked with these. So I'll do the shoulder workout. There were 3 exercises that I was doing. One was a side lat raise. You know, you bent over and you're bringing your hammer up like this. The other one was a scoop press, and another one was a hip raise. And they were good. I mean, I got them from Athlete X. I'm sure they're excellent exercises. But those 3 exercises add like a half hour onto the workout. And I think I would rather work my shoulders on the machines because I can use heavier weights, but with like I'm not working the stabilizer muscles as much as I'm working the key muscles. You know, it's more isolation. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Now, I probably won't do it until later though, because I got to go to the farm. I got to do at least 2 hours there. That way I can do 2 hours Thursday and not have to go back Friday or Saturday. Tell you the truth, I like to spend as much time there as possible. But I got work. I got to start making money. You know, the current situation I'm in, it's not going to work out. But you know it is going to work out. Yeah, so from here I would do the shoulder thing. I'm not doing that, so I'm going to go straighten the curls. So I should have Yeah. Yeah, the curls are going to take about 20 minutes. So yeah, it's almost a 90-minute workout. I think I may have left out a set of the floor flies. I think I only did 2 sets instead of 3. I'm not sure. My head is like swimming with a bunch of thoughts. Most of them good. Actually, the majority of them really good. I'm excited about a lot of things that are like right in front of me. All I have to do is reach out and not, drop it. I've been very, very clumsy lately. And I don't mean that metaphorically. I mean that in the actual literal sense. So. So, that was 3. Okay. So these guys can go back. Oh, the thing I was saying about, what do you call it? Having an actual obsessive compulsive disorder. With the pacing, when I was pacing, I would be thinking like, all right, in the morning, I would have like a couple of minutes where I could sit down, and I would have a cup of tea, and like check out some stuff on the computer, emails and stuff like that, and then the urge to the pace would start building up really, really fast, really, really hard, and the rational mind just disappears. And the thought process is, you know what would make this go away? Pacing. The urge to pace will go away if you pace. And the urge was so powerful that made sense. So I'm just glad I'm not there anymore. And I'm not like griping about people who say, I like things to line up right because I'm OCD. Nah, I mean, I don't think they're really trivializing it. I think they just don't understand what it means. And if they did, they'd probably still use it, I mean, look how many people make jokes about crack addiction. Crack addict, crack baby, crack house, those are all, they're all things we say, like pimp and hoe. If you knew the reality of what pimps and hoes were like, what the reality that they, not so much the pimps, I mean, I really don't give a shit about pimps, but, and I don't care if they're male or female, black or white. I don't care. I just don't like them. It's just weird that how it's glamorized and glorified, and really it's just another form of slavery. So anyway, here we go. Enough of my babbling. Onto the pronated curls. Shitty form. Second rest. Whew. It's good to feel hopeful. And if you get off on technological things, now is a good time to feel hopeful, because if you're optimistic about AI, if you're realistic about AI, you understand that it's probably the most powerful collaborative partner you'll ever be engaged with. On the other hand, people tend to use tools as weapons as much as they are meant to be tools. They're meant to do a job, and people just look at it and say, no, I can really hurt someone with this. See, I see a hunting weapon as a tool. I see it as a tool to take down game, to either have meat to sell or meat to eat. So to me, it's still a tool. Anyway. Set 2. Okay. One more set of those. And I move on to the standard curls. And I'm going to go to Costco, then I'm going to go to the farm, and then I'm going to come home, wash up, go to the gym, shoulder workout, and an hour and a half cardio. Shoulder workout ain't going to be beyond like 20 minutes. Do like 4 sets of 10, 4 sets of 12, and just the shoulder exercises. No chest, no biceps. Although I really need to focus on chest and biceps. I think the shoulders really, Also, I think I might start doing a whey protein. That way it guarantees, like, while I'm stuffing my face, I get enough protein to actually build some muscles. So I do want something. I want something in the shoulder, and I feel there's something there. Like it's not just like a layer of skin, fat, and bone. There's muscle. I can feel it. There's something going on there. So I have a duty. I don't want my shoulders to feel, oh God, my ass got a workout yesterday. Oh my God. I could probably crush walnuts. I don't want to try it because the walnut shoots the wrong way. Wait a minute. What the hell's I doing? Oh yeah, last side. Alright, it's the last set of those. So I'm going to take a 2-minute rest. Have some fruit. I think that's the best thing I can do. Is having that little container of fruit up there every 3 sets. You know, it's a nice little treat. And I don't think a spoonful of fruit will work against you during a workout. I've heard a lot of people talk about intra-workout nutrition. And that might be a thing. I mean, especially for people who are like really, 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 you know, going at it. But, you know, to an amateur like me, I think it has like a really good place, you know? That, I mean, I can go over and I can take a spoonful of that anytime I want. But I try to, you know, at least until the curls, every 3 sets, you know? And that isn't what gets me through the 3 sets. I mean, like I said, I can walk up to that, I can just shut everything off and go get a couple of things of rice pudding, you know, or chocolate or whatever. It's just an extra brick in the foundation, you know. Anyway, what's this? Hi, where are you from, please? I am originally from Long Island, New York, and I now live in Lexington, Kentucky. And whoever gave me a like, thank you very, very much. That always puts a smile on my face. That's what I was smiling about before. Anyway, standard curls. And for me, the most important thing is not to move my hips, to keep my lower body as solid as possible. All right, 90-second rest. So yeah, I'm just going to repeat what I said before. Costco Farm and then cardio. But I gotta get the shoulder workout too. All right, so that's pretty much dedicated to memory. Because I've had multiple head injuries. One of them laid me up in the hospital for 10 days. I was supposed to stay for 14 days, but I threatened to leave against medical advice because the girl I was dating also suffered a head injury about the same time. They let me out. But yeah, I think I don't know. People make a lot of jokes about head injuries. I'm all right with that. After my skull was fractured, I had blood seepage in my brain, subdural hematoma and whatnot. My brother's friends are all older than me. They were joking around like, put you in the backyard with a bucket and a fishing pole, baseball, football helmet on your head and whatnot. I laughed. I thought it was funny. That doesn't mean everybody should laugh at what's said about it. No, I mean like the racial stuff. 9 times out of 10, it's not clever. It's not funny. It's just stupid. Very very ignorant too. The only racial joke I ever heard that I thought had any kind of thing to it was. Keeping young black boys from jumping on their beds by Velcro in the ceiling. Everybody I relayed that to thought it was cute. It was funny, But some of what people say is just straight up mean. The one thing that really bothers me is when people say, "You white, you rich." I mean, I kind of understand, but it's just so weak. Anyway, enough of my bad one. I just gotta check something. This is a little embarrassing. Oh. So I got one more set left. Oh. Yeah. I just want to make something clear.